Good morning, humanity. What is it? It is March 21st, 2022. It's our favorite time of the week because it's Mondays with Bev and Paul. And hi, everybody. My name's Paul.
Oh, good morning, everyone. This is Bev.
And we have a special guest, Alissa, with us. And she's our great speaker for the workshop coming up Thursday. But we wanted to find out about her. But first of all, we wanted to say happy birthday, Bev!
Aw, thank you, thank
Woohoo!
you. I appreciate that.
All right, enough of her.
Yeah, it's not about me. It's about Alyssa today.
Oh, I
All
love that.
right. All right, Bev, I think you had a question for her, didn't you here?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for being a part of this and our workshop on Thursday. We're really honored that you have decided to present today. But like we said, this we just kind of want to know about you a little bit. And my first question is, like I usually ask everyone, why this field, and what brought you to want to work with acne and skin, all this kind of stuff. So why don't you just kind of fill us in on all that?
Okay, well, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be a part of this. Um, Gosh, how did this all work out? This is my third career, I think. Um, and it's all been an amazing journey. I think that I kind of reached a pivotal point back in 2009. I was doing something very different, going to school, trying to, get go up in the academic. I was working on a PhD, I was working in a school district. And
Wow.
while I loved my work and I loved what I was doing, and I was learning, I'm just a person that loves to learn, I wound up getting sick and realized that I got an autoimmune disorder called celiac, which is that gluten-free thing, the wheat, rye, and barley. But my trigger was really stress. And so I really had to think, okay, I'm not going to last where I'm doing right now. I've got to change things up. So I began a different path. And that was really, I mean, people said, gee, Alyssa, that's really courageous to leave an established career and start over. And I eventually landed in skincare. I don't know. It just was like what do I want to do? What do I love doing? What has something that has always fascinated me, and it's been skincare. I've always
Wow.
tried to take good care of my skin, learn about the effects of skin, and um, I just realized, working with teenagers through most of my life as well, that it really affects how you feel about yourself, especially if you're dealing with things, skin conditions such as acne and that type of thing. So I thought, well, let's do this. And I can take all of my training and education and academia and apply it here. And
Wow.
so that's kind of
Wow.
the
I
evolution.
remember when you first started, you were right next door to us,
Hmm.
and you were just like, "Oh my God, what am I doing?" And I remember the first day you opened that door. I think I actually went for a session with you too.
You did.
So I mean, see how nice
Wow.
my skin is years later. But yeah, that was how many years ago was that now that you started?
I opened my business in 2015. So it might have been
Wow,
2015, 2016.
wow.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun, didn't we?
Yeah, so it's just been great to watch you grow your business and all the
Thank you.
different kinds of things you do. So is the business are you doing well in this field now?
Yeah, I am. I own Incandescent Skin, came up with that, and I am now at a new space over at El Dorado Place, which is on Wilmot and Speedway. I moved there last year, last May. It's been a fantastic move for me, a fantastic location. Um, yeah, my business has quadrupled,
Wow.
and I'm super
Oh,
grateful
that's
for that.
wonderful.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it does take courage to kind of change in midstream. And but I like what you said about taking your foundation and turning it into something that, like you said, teenagers, and this adds this level of stress to their already peer pressure when they don't look perfect or whatever. And it's, oh my gosh, terrible. So why don't you, I really want to know, and I know we'll find out more on Thursday, but so what's your approach to skincare, and how is that, how do you work with that and with your clients? Kind of like, what is your philosophy about that?
So I really love helping people revise skin. And so back in 2017, 18, I'd really started researching because I thought, okay, there's so many niches you can specialize in skincare and, aesthetics. But I knew that I really wanted to help revise skin. And of course, I started out with the all natural, like I want to just work with organic. But unfortunately, that doesn't always, it can work and it can really help someone have a good, healthy skincare regimen. But when we're looking at skin conditions, it's usually we need to look at more active ingredients and more semi-aggressive, I guess, treatments. And I decided, well, okay, I can still take this from a natural perspective in terms of non-surgical skin revision. And so I really focus on, I want to help people come into their own skin and have their best skin, I guess. I research all of the best, in my opinion, my best lines, the different options. There's an enzyme that I use that's very effective. There's some peels, there's microneedling. So there's a lot of different things that are a little more aggressive, but safe, if that makes sense. If you're wanting to make some improvements, but you're not ready to go under the knife, this is we have lots of options. And I do consultations with my clients to really see where they're at, what they want to do, talk about their options. And then we create a plan and go. And it's, my philosophy is I want to help you get to your skin to where you want it to be. I want to help you be realistic, because sometimes, we want to just have maybe some dark, love our sun, but dark pigmentation spots are sometimes harder to get off. So what's the reality of that? Can we get them off completely, or can we improve it by 60%? And will that be good for you?
I like that, because I think, we live in la la land enough as it is. And I think when it comes to things like that individually, it's important, for you to say, we're going to do we're going to use this and do it this way, and here's the process. But to maintain a reality check here, that, there's some sun damage here, and this is what you're working with. And you're not going to look like Shirley Temple when you get through, but we're going to take you as far as we can within that. And I'm thinking you're helping people to, what's that old saying? Feel comfortable in your own skin.
Right. That's
so, I think that's, and the skin, as I'm sure I mean, when you say it, when we're told that that's the biggest organ, you never think about it in terms like that, but it's the exterior of everything on this body, which is how we work with BioTouch. We come to that. So I really like that approach, that you're still maintaining this, and everything, I would imagine, of course, it's designed personally.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
every body is different.
So do you take a look, because sometimes I think that what we're seeing on the outside is a reflection of what's going on in the inside. So it's almost kind of like we have to get to the cause of things too. And those can be internal.
Yes, that is a lot of my work. It's very holistic. I do a lot of coaching and counseling, for lack of a better word, of
Wonderful.
things that you, and that's some things I'm going to share with you guys on Thursday is, maybe 5 or 6 things that you can do right now from home.
Oh, that's exciting.
Perfect
Yeah.
segue, folks. So you're going to
It
have
is.
to tune in, and we're going to talk about acne specifically, but it sounds like Alissa has a lot of other great little tools for us. You can go to her website. It's Incandescent Skin. It's there on the screen for y'all.com. And we are looking forward to it, Alissa. We're really,
are.
and it's great to hook
Yay.
up with you again after all this
I
time.
know. I miss you guys.
All right, so we'll see you Thursday with everybody else. Thanks for joining us here.
All
this
right.
morning.
Thank you, Alissa. See you Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so you can just plug out there, Alissa.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Ooh, awesome.
Oh, that's going to be a good, again, another great condition workshop we're going to present on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear her little.
I am too.
Her little
I am
tools
too.
for people. So that leads us into the hope. I was reading this thing about how BioTouch brings us hope, and it was a perfect ending. You're coming into the body. It's like, how can that internal part of us, which is manifested in a body, that when we bring those two together, there's hope. And BioTouch brings those two things together with that thing we've always called love,
Yep.
So I just have to read this little thing I got just this morning.
I love it.
Somebody went online, a fellow, and he wanted to know if he could work on himself. So I said the usual thing. Well, it can't hurt. And it would be most effective, though, to have, while you're doing the points, think of somebody working on you. And that keeps the relationship part of BioTouch, which is so vital in the technique. And he immediately writes back to me and he says, "Thank you so much, Paul, for your kind and brilliant answer." Sounds a bit like doing distance healing for myself with a big smile. "I'm so happy to have found you and your organization. An old friend will be coming home in a few weeks after knee replacement and neuropathy problems. Am very sure that BioTouch will be perfect for him. Also can't wait to teach this to my daughter and precious 3-year-old granddaughter. Thanks, Paul, for making this gift so available and affordable." Woohoo!
I mean, the perfect scenario. Can't wait to teach my daughter and my 3-year-old granddaughter.
I mean,
wow.
He got it. We get little things like that, and there's hope. There's hope. BioTouch is going to get into every family here, because
there
it is so
hope. Well, like when you read that to me earlier, what I immediately was aware of in myself was that, oh my gosh, this guy automatically, immediately, his answer to that was, I can help others.
Yes.
That's what BioTouch kind of stimulates in us. It gives us the hope, but also the opportunity to step in and to help somebody else. And he really resonated with that. Oh my gosh, I'm going to help an old friend with his knee. I'm going to help my daughter and teach her, and I'm going to teach my granddaughter. This is what we've said over and over again. BioTouch gives us each a tool, a loving tool that we can serve each other with in the moment, wherever, whenever, whoever. And gosh, he's right. This is an amazing gift for all of us.
And he it was funny how he started with wanting to work on himself.
I know.
And most people say that, oh, can I work on myself? That's always
can I work on myself?
And he immediately got it to say, oh, here's all these people I can work with, and it just, so it really, it's bringing, it's the old bringing love into relationship. And what greater hope is there for humanity than bringing love into relationship by addressing the one thing we all agree on, which Alissa is going to talk about on Thursday, the body. she helps people get into their skin. I liked how she
Right.
said that.
I love that. Be comfortable in your own skin.
Yeah.
But it's I have often thought that BioTouch came through Norman at a time when we were starting to go through this great shift of consciousness as a kingdom, the humanity as a whole. And the shifting is saying we're going to move away from me. And now it's time to grow up and start working in the world and with each other as a we. And that is what BioTouch message is. No, you cannot work on yourself. We always say, well, if you can reach those points, it can't hurt. Right. But that is not what BioTouch is. BioTouch is very expressly one person touching another person lightly on the skin. Boom. That's the definition. So yeah, you can, but you're not doing BioTouch. BioTouch is forcing us to come into a relationship. No, you can't work on yourself. Get out of that.
It reminds me of the piggies. When you do the little pinky piggy and you goes wee 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 all the way home. So that's what we want. Wee 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 all the way home. It's time to go back home. Back home. Right. Our home. This is our home. And it's in relationship. Life is with people. And I think especially during these times of our global conflicts that are going on, it is a perfect time to remember how important the we is. And BioTouch is a way to work with the we without having to worry about philosophy, religion, belief system, political, social, economic. It doesn't matter, because the we, this body that Alissa is going to help us get in touch with also, is the same. It's the same for everybody. So
we're equal. That's what BioTouch says. You're all the same. You're all equal. And we've said this many times. I said it this morning. Well, can you imagine if humanity was actively using BioTouch in their lives? We would not have war. Our whole bodies would start to respond to that love.
Right.
That has nothing to do with war.
and that reminds me of that ex-CIA agent who, after the very first certification class we had, said, this is the biggest revolution I've ever seen. And he'd been involved in a lot of revolutions. He says, because this one is based on love. So, folks, we hope that you will join the revolution. That word will get picked up on on a logarithm here. But it's about love, It's
a love revolution.
And we hope that you'll join the revolution of love by just reaching out and touch. And so, again, we want to remind you that this week, this Thursday night, 6 p.m., it'll be live. If you're going to have personal questions for Alissa, we're going to talk about acne as a specific, but it sounds like she's going to take us into how to feel comfortable in our body and what kind of tools you can use right away at home to help with your skin and your skin care. So that's, again, Thursday, 6 p.m., Facebook and YouTube. If you are either one of those, and we'll be sending that out in an email. Make sure you get on our email list. Go to justtouch.com and put your name on there, and we'll send it to you. Our next virtual training will be Saturday, April 16th. So if you're interested in learning how to do the whole technique, join us there. So that was fun. That was nice meeting her. Yeah, that was nice meeting her again. And again, it was great hearing from Doug here. Thanks, Paul, for making this gift so available and affordable.
Aww.
It's there for you all.
Here it is.
JustTouch.com. You can download pieces of the manual. If you have a problem, we're here for you. We're not here to make a lot of money. We're not here to have a bunch of levels. Everybody's effective immediately. So please learn how to do it. Take it to your family and friends and let us know how we can help you feel comfortable living in your body.
Yeah. Yikes.
All right. So I guess we'll see you all Thursday night. Otherwise, we'll see you next Monday. And we just want to remind Bev, happy birthday, Bev.
Thank you, everyone.
Love you.
I love you. Have a great week, everyone.
Where is our little song here? There it is.
I can feel the pain in sunshine or rain, so it's not caused by the weather, but it doesn't hurt that much after I feel your loving touch and we spend some time together. You take my pain away each and every day. You're an angel from heaven on high. Your butterfly touch helps me heal so much, and I get better as time goes by. You take my pain away.